have any concerns?
No, I'm just tired today. Does that count? No, I'm good.
Depends on if you're going to hurt yourself.
I don't think
Are you
so.
offering any heavy equipment?
No, but look at this. What is that, do you think? Is that a crane? It's
Yes,
right now.
it looks like it. Oh, they've actually. Oh.
Look at them all on the roof.
Can you make it bigger?
No, I can't. I'm just recording right now.
You should record the whole day so we can check up on them.
I pop in every now and again. What are they doing? Come on, lunchtime should be over. Where is everybody? Isn't that cool, though? It's really busy
so you can
today.
actually log in at any time.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Like we had a concern 2 weekends ago. Someone in the apartments noticed like a flashing light, and so that was really good. Then you just can log in and say, okay, what's going on there? What's going on?
Does it record all the time?
No, I have to actually trigger the recording. So I only grab about 5 minutes because I figure it gets pretty boring for people to watch after a while. But I'm collecting all the videos so that we can.
I've been looking at them all.
Yeah, have you? Oh, yeah. Good.
Yeah. Oh, and you guys are working fast now.
It's funny. I was out at a meeting with Shoppers Drug Mart, Adam Doyle, down over here yesterday, and he was just giving us some money for hockey. But he said, "So when are you going to start building?" I said, "We have." So I got him to log into this, and he's like, to the video that we had done. He said, "Oh, can you set me up with that so that I can watch?" I said, "No." I said,
"Is it
Adam Doyle.
Yeah.
Pharmacist. He gave me a whole whack of his business cards too.
I think I should do that together. Pharmacist we have.
This was when I contacted him. He said, "Oh my God, I didn't even think of you guys." He said, "I had $75,000 I was trying to give away." I said, "What?"
Oh my God.
I know. He said he had trouble giving it away too.
Why?
Yeah, he wanted to make sure it was going to be something that was going to benefit women's health, children.
Yeah.
I'm like, "You didn't even think of us?" He said, "I didn't." And tell me about. I think I said worse than that.
He did get it.
He got it given away.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but he said for next year. He said then I definitely know.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I was like one of those calls like, "Oh, are you kidding me?" It was.
There's money available.
Ball and it's gone, and he couldn't give it away.
No, it was
yeah. Well, he couldn't find people to take it. Breast cancer, he called them. No. Midwives, no. I'm like, what? I said, why would people refuse that? I said, were there strings attached to it? And he said, no.
Oh, that's bizarre.
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone turn down money before.
Yeah.
Like,
I said, you're
totally.
Yeah. I know. I said, you weren't asking for drug companies to come in or anything? He said, nope. He said it was through their community event stuff. I said, well, that's interesting. I said, because I applied for a grant from Shoppers.
Yes.
I said, I'm going to go back and revisit it because I said my colleague did the application a while back and it got rejected. He said, do it again. I said, I will. And I can't find what Stephen had submitted, which is too bad, but
yeah, just do it again.
Do it again, because this was last year, so it's brand new year.
Yeah, right. Just submit it.
Yeah. Yeah, we just toss them out there.
And put some, comments about Adam Doyle and wanting to,
Yeah, really upset. He's such a sweet man, too.
Whatever it is, because I used to work at 622, so.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And then I worked in I can't remember the number in Hawkesbury, but I worked there, so I worked for Shoppers for 15 years. So.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's what those numbers mean on his email address then?
Yeah, it's the store number.
It's store number, okay.
Yeah, because the way Shoppers Drug Mart works is it must be owned by a pharmacist.
Yes.
A lot of the stores, though, the inventory and whatever is actually corporate owned. But the pharmacist, you must have a pharmacist owner. That's how they get around the legal obligations of the pharmacy and stuff. So it must be like an Adam Doyle pharmacy.
Yeah.
But then it's Shoppers Drug Mart number. Whatever.
Well, it's interesting. I met with him yesterday. He said, I hear you just hired a pharmacist. And I said, how did you know that? Like, I think today's her first day.
No, she started last year.
And yeah, fairly new.
24th or something.
And
But
it's
yeah,
a friend.
she's just new.
Yeah, a friend of his. It's his wife. Yeah. I said, well, that's neat. I said, I met her briefly. I said, we had our all-staff meeting last week.
I mean,
I-
she's not old, but I mean, I
Doctors
just look at her
and
go, holy
yeah,
smokers.
yeah.
Oh, you make me feel old, and I'm not that old.
Well, I look at my daughters and I think, if I would think my youngest one, she looks like she's about 16 years old. I wouldn't. I was like, really? Like, if you're coming at me with needles and stuff, like, yeah. Are you a student? No. Yeah, they are all young.
That's true. Yeah.
I think it's because they don't go to 13 anymore,
I
right?
was gonna say there's a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
but they push them through,
Mm-hmm.
and they, you know, like my son is in grade 11. We were just talking about stuff like that last night. He's not really ready. He's not.
I would
I'm hoping
highly
he matures
recommend
a lot
he
more
does the
next year.
victory lap.
Yeah, he may. But the
My
problem,
kids
here's
didn't.
the problem. The problem is he won't be able to graduate, and he will have a lot of the courses. He will have the courses he needs to apply to the program. So what does he do? Take shit for nothing?
Yeah.
And then he's got a whole year where he's not practicing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like it, you know, I said to him,
They're
I said,
so young though.
I said,
They're
why
like
don't you apply to college and stay home instead?
Yeah, because you
And
can
then
always.
because I mean it's slightly longer, but I said do your college, get your civil technology or do some kind of technology, then apply for engineering after.
Well,
Or so, like,
St.
it
Lawrence
depends, 'cause
has
he's
got
looking at-
some relationship, I believe, with Queens with engineering,
Yeah.
where you go through St. Lawrence and then you do a year.
Well, my husband did the same thing. He did technology at St. Lawrence
Mm-hmm.
and did it and worked for 5 or so years, and then went back to university
Yeah.
and finished his degree and stuff. But he didn't actually do it in engineering. He decided to go for business instead.
Oh, okay.
So he's, yeah, not that it makes any difference about what he does, but like he said, it doesn't really change anything. I mean, I got more stuff on my resume.
Yeah.
But he said, you know, like it was just how he did it, and like Ian was only 6 months old when he started going back to school.
Wow.
So it was busy. It was busy
Oh,
time
wow.
for him
I
because
bet.
he was in school and, you know, working full time and taking courses and online because he.
And a new young family.
Yeah, so and I
Wow.
was working full time and.
Yeah,
So
it makes
a
you
lot
stop
going
and
on,
say,
but-
how did I ever do that?
On a lot less sleep.
Yes.
Than I get now. A lot less sleep.
Well, I feel like I'm reverting back to that because of my sick dog. Like it was 4:15 this morning. He was up, and when I went to bed last night because I had a board meeting at the chamber till 9 last night,
Mhm.
so his schedule was all messed up. So I thought, well, maybe he'll, sleep in because he got his dinner late, his needle late, and everything like that. It was the opposite. It's like, so I'm really banking on this weekend with changing the clocks. Maybe it'll make a difference. Yeah, I just like to have a newborn at home. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I'm only 42 and I already feel